These mushroom domes look pretty cool. Maybe I should treat myself to one. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna need some little wooden discs. Definitely some moss sorted by taste. What else? This plastic dome I found somewhere. Oh, a paintbrush and what goes with a paintbrush? Oh, paints, of course. That should do it. Definitely my glue gun. And some scissors. Oh, and most importantly of all, I'm gonna need Jerry. Alright, so first things first, I thought maybe I'd cover up the wooden dome with some green moss felt, just to hide any bare spots that the normal moss might not cover. Once I make sure it's good enough to fit under the lid, I'll cut it out after drawing a mark around it. Once it's all drawn up, time to cut it. Now, for the wooden base, originally that plastic dome had a black plastic one, but I didn't really like it, so I decided to go with a more natural look. Now, I didn't want to full-on paint these, I wanted to give more of a stain color. However, I don't have actual stain, but thankfully I found this really cool technique where you just take paint and water. Of course, I didn't have brown paint, so I had to make my own, but that's what elementary school was for in the first place. Once I had the colors mixed, I added the water, and then I guess it was time to do the faux stain. I have to admit, I was really surprised how well the color turned out. All that left now is to add the felt to the base. A little bit of tacky glue never hurt anybody. With the felt in place, it was time to get some mushrooms. I ventured outside to find some, but unfortunately, I couldn't find any. Well, I mean, I did find one, but it was a little too small for my liking. So I guess it was for plan B. Growing my very own felt mushrooms. It's really simple steps. First, find a felt seed from an old lady in the woods. Note to self, be sure to bring her that bone dust she wanted. Step 2, plant the seeds. A nice little patch of dirt. It is planted right in there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Next, drown water, and then wait. And then you have a bountiful harvest. Warning, if you don't follow these steps directly, you might cause an explosion. After our harvest, it was time to glue down the mushrooms. I marked them in place to help me, but it didn't really matter in the end. The marker faded too quick and I kind of lost my spots. You know what they say, you can never have too much hot glue. Now to hide all that ugliness, we're going to finally add the moss. Mod Podge down first. Moss down second. One problem I found was that the moss liked to stick to your fingers if you had a lot of Mod Podge on it. The good news is, all the moss that fell off you can always reuse, so it wasn't really that bad of a problem. Once it was all good, I guess it was time to add a little friend for the mushrooms. I originally made this small little toad, but I just didn't like how he looked. So I made a new one. But don't worry about toad number 1. He is now happily as an emergency pincushion. He loves his job. Now we all know that every frog is a prince in disguise. But did you know that every toad's actually a businessman? Yeah, I didn't either. So I decided to give him a little hat. Make him more formal looking. Next, it was time to make a little sales sign for him. After all, a businessman has to sell something. I just painted a piece of paper with some watery paint. Then I wrote a little sale with a black marker. Then I added a stick from the garden to make a little post for it. Turned out pretty well. With the sale sign in place, it was time to find my little businessman something to sell. But what could that be? Yeah, that'll do it. Once everything was put in place, I guess I call this done. There's a little businessman doing some business things, ready to sell you good folks acorns. At a reasonable cost, of course.